a warehouse where we can store this data. That is where a server comes in. So Venta POS has level of deployments. We have a one instance deployment and multiple instance deployment. Now the one instance deployment, you have the server and the client, which is Venta POS, sitting on the same laptop. On the multiple deployment, we have a single server where multiple counters like this counter I'm presenting from connect to for information. So if you have 5 outlets, you also need a server that will house your data. And in this database, you will have a single source of database. Your pricing, your products, everything will be in that single source. Now, let me break it down for you to really understand the structure. Someone might ask, what if you have multiple branches? So, in enterprise grade deployment, every branch needs a unique server. Now, when you have like, let's say 3 branches, every branch you provide a single data warehouse. And when you provide a single data warehouse, the cashiers in that branch only communicate to the server in their warehouse. They don't communicate to other branch. That means you can have price differences in this case. So that means if you have a mango and you want to sell it between 2 branches, you can decide to say, I'm selling it lower, like 5 cedis at branch A and 10 cedis at B, taking into consideration various conditions. For instance, branch A, where you are selling it cheaper, that is where the manufacturing happens. So you have no cost of transport. But transporting it to branch B, maybe you incur a transport of extra 3 cedis. So you add it to the mango price, which is now 8 cedis. So various conditions comes in. So that is why various locations, you all have your mini server, and then this server is your centralized data warehouse. Now, if you also move from that point, one may ask, now if you have multiple servers, multiple branches, how do you centralize data management? And that is where Venta Hub comes in. So I'm just explaining to you our structure before I will show you everything bit by bit. We also have another product called Venta Hub. And what Venta Hub basically does is the hub of the Venta ecosystem. So as a business owner, you can have only one tenancy in the Venta Hub. And this tenancy can have locations. And locations can have cashiers. That's POS counters. So based on the hierarchy I've already explained, you notice that if you access the hub, all your locations are managed from a single place. And then you can change prices per location over there. You can create products over there. You can do all sort of things over there. When we get there, I'll show you. Now, when you change prices, you can actually download those prices from the hub to various branches. And you don't do this by manually copying the data. Our system is so integrated that the endpoints talk automatically. All you have to do is change a price in hub and it will go to the dedicated branch. Now, if you are in a situation whereby you have specified price for branch A but no price for branch B, when onboarding you, we have these various activities that we perform. We look for your primary branch, that is your main branch, and when there's no price for branch B, the system automatically picks the price from your main branch and then distribute it to the other branches. And that is how we go about this. So that is how come we have a number 1 over there representing a counter number 1. Now, after the counter number, we also have a button which has a power switch in it. This button is what you use to end your session. Remember I told you all your navigations are actually stored in your active session. So when you want to clear it, you are done working, you want to close. You use this button. When you click on it, it will log you out and then it will take you back to the login screen. That means all your footprints have been cleared and then you are back to your login screen. So let's go back to the login screen to continue our presentation. Now, after the logout button, we have dashboard, which leads us to this instance screen we are seeing. We have billing, reports, inventory, system, back office, start shift. Now, these are all model navigation buttons, and then we will go through them one by one as we proceed. The first one I would like to talk about over here is our dashboard.